Well, hello everybody. Welcome on the webinar. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join us and to find out the latest information on what's happening in the epic era in the world today. My name is Greg Moody. I am based on the Gold Coast in Australia. So this webinar is a little bit more Australia, New Zealand information specific, for want of a better explanation, but we will be using a worldwide description or presentation. So what I would ask you to do is just take in mind that this is a worldwide presentation, and some of the figures and things we talk about, although they are in US dollars and they're US packs, just remember that each country is a little bit different. So now I've said that, I'd just like to move on. So here we go. So we're at the start of the very launch or pre-launch of the Epic era. And what does that mean for you? Well, pretty much what it means for you is this. You are at the very, very start. Okay? What's good about being at the very, very start is you hear a lot of first-hand information and you get the opportunity to work with some of the top leaders in the industry, the corporate people, and so on. I've got this slide up just to explain to you why we think this is going to be so big, and one of the reasons why we think this is going to be so big is because of the foundation that is set with Epic. You'll see three gentlemen up here, all with different business names underneath them. First man, Mr. Vincent Tan. Mr. Vincent Tan, Tan Sri as he's known, is worth about $1.4 billion, and he's the founder of a company called the Bergey Group. The Bergey Group is a multi-million dollar company. He's a committed partner and investor in a lot of different companies. He's got 20 years experience as an owner of an MLM company. He has signed the agreement with Warren Buffett and Bill Gates to give away half his wealth in his lifetime. The Giving Back Pledge, I believe it's called. On www.epicera.com, you can look at a 10 or 11 minute video of Vincent talking about how he made his money, what he did in life, his background. And what you'll get out of that is you'll learn that Vincent is actually anything he puts his name to and obviously puts his money to, he drives to success. He drives to the top of the game. So you need to do your research on him, but when you realise who he is and that he's involved with this, that's one great pillar of the right foundation. The next pillar is, you'll see the next picture there, Mr. Al Chua. Al started a company called Causeway about 34 years ago. In about 13 or 14 years ago, he rebranded as eCauseway because he saw the future of being online, the E version, electronic version. It's 34 years old. It's doing about $500 million in sales or so each year, and it's operating in about 17 countries. eCauseway has been around as a direct selling company for that long, and there's about 1,000 stores around the world where you can actually walk into and buy eCauseway products as a member or a non-member. The reason why they're there is because about 12 months ago or thereabouts, they went and spoke to the next gentleman, Mr. Glenn Jensen, and asked him to help them launch eCauseway through North America. And through a lot of discussions, they realised that maybe eCauseway, the traditional eCauseway plan, wasn't the way to go or to move forward. And so they came up with the idea of what is now going to be called Epic, and therefore the Epic era. Glenn's background is in the more traditional, well-known network marketing way of doing things, for want of a better explanation. Glenn has been in customer service for 25, 30 years ago. He started customer service in some of the big name companies. He helped those big name companies develop their brand through the world. He then went on and launched a company himself called Synergy Worldwide. It became one of the big network marketing companies until he decided he'd sell that off. After he sold that off, he sort of mucked around for a little while. Then he decided to get involved in the development of a new company. He found out about worked out about the benefits of the acai berry, and he worked on this product. And just before this product launched, he decided not to be involved in the company for what reason is we won't go into now. But that company was a company called Monivey. So Glenn, has founded companies, helped companies develop through all areas of the world, developed a product line that became one of the big players in the industry, Then after Monterey, he decided he'd launch another company called Agile. Agile became one of the fastest growing network marketing companies in history, and Glenn was the driving force behind that. That's where I come into the picture. I met Glenn 8 or 9 years ago at the launch of Agile, and I worked with Glenn and the leaders in that last company, and we developed a bit of a friendship through there, and through Glenn and a very good friend of mine by the name of Gary Hassan, who's Glenn's best friend, I found out about the Epic era quite early. I've been working very closely with him to help launch this around the world and obviously in the Australian New Zealand market. What that means is we are at the very beginning of it, and we are looking for our first wave of leaders to join us, to link arms with us and make that happen. It's not just me though. You can see here myself and my wife Leanne on the left there with Al and Glenn, and another leader in Australia that stepped up, put a hand up, lady by the name of Alison Ogilvie Lee. Some of you listening in will know her, some don't, but Alison's got such an amazing background in this industry. When you get to know her and you hear her talk, you see her present, the training she gives, it's second to none. The reason why I bring that up is, number one, to show you that this photo, it's about 6 or 7 weeks ago in Park City, Utah. This is the very first official event, or the pre-launch event of the Epic era. We made the trip over there because we wanted to check this company out and make sure that this is where we wanted to lay our hat and make our home. I left my last company a couple of years ago. I've been mucking around, looking at different things for the last couple of years, and I wanted to make sure that where I was going to, make my new home was the place I wanted to be, was going to be the right thing for myself, my wife, for my children, and obviously anyone else I spoke to. I made a call to Alison. She hopped on a plane with us, went over there, and she checked it out as well. And now here we are launching this, not only around the world, as I said, but through Australia. How does this all work? It's all about creating wealth while having a lifestyle. Okay, so we're not saying to you you need to give up your day job or whatever you want to do. You give up family time, whatever you love doing. What we're saying is you can do this type of business while you're living your life. Okay, just have it on the tip of your tongue and spread the word. And that's what this is. It's referral marketing, spread the word marketing, however you want to talk about it. It's all about, if you like something and you're going to use it, why not tell your friends about it? Okay. We'll get into that a little bit more, but as I said, this is about enjoying a lifestyle while developing wealth. You see a few pictures here from my past experience in Network Marketing Plus. The latest trip to Park City, you can see Alison on the top left there, and myself and Alison on the bottom. Myself and my wife Leanne on the bottom right, just in front of the slopes there at Park City. The first pieces of snow hitting the ground, beautiful spot. There at this amazing resort. And why are we there? We're there for business, but we're having a great time. The other photos are from my previous life, to be honest, but I just wanted to show you the things that this industry can give to you. I personally am a Jimmy Buffett fan, and Jimmy Buffett has a range of cafes and restaurants around the world called Margaritaville. And one of my goals is to visit every Margaritaville in the world. The bottom left there, you can see with a menu from the Margaritaville in Las Vegas, and that's with my friend Brent Jensen, Glenn Jensen's brother, and Brent is the president of Epic. So Glenn's the CEO and Brent is the president. And then up the top right there, you see my lovely wife Leanne enjoying the sunshine. That picture there is actually taken at Falmouth in Jamaica. We've been to a couple of others, but I didn't want to put too many pictures up here. But that's something that I like to do just as a bit of fun. But I'm doing it. They're both on network marketing trips. Okay, so that's what I mean about what you can do in this industry. What makes Epic different to everything else? Well, it's something you need to check out for yourself. But not only do we have the strategic partnership between eCosway and Epic, which I'll explain what that means a bit more later on, but we also have a very, very simple system which you'll learn if you want to get involved with us. This isn't about just hoping we can get you involved and then sending you off into the world and good luck. This is about setting up a system that everyone can follow with online and offline tools. The online tools that are coming, when you see them, you'll be blown away by how good they are. Again, I've seen them, so it's easy for me to say that, but believe me, you will see nothing better than what's coming in your back office and your online tools. Events, which we'll talk about again shortly. training, it's all there for you. We're developing culture. It's a team culture. Again, we want to make sure the best thing I can do for you is help you make as much money or be as successful as possible. That's what this is all about. And encompassing the whole community through communication, spreading the word, and then personal development. And just side note there, I met a gentleman by the name of Bruce Davidson. I think his name is Davidson. And Bruce is actually hired at the corporate level, so he's a corporate part of Epic, but he's actually been employed to develop a personal development side of this company, designed to help all team members and corporate staff and everything like that to develop themselves in that area of personal development. When I met him and I heard that's his role, I thought, you know what, I'm in the right place. I've done personal development for many, many, many years. I really believe in it. And I thought if there's a company hiring a guy at corporate level to do that, I just thought, you know what, that we are in the, that was really the sealer for me. Everything else you're about to see is great. But when I heard that that's the direction they're heading with corporate people and what they're prepared to do, I thought we are home. That was really the sealer for me at that point in time. Again, as I spoke about the team factor, so eCosway has been around for 34 years. They are a retail store base, okay, where people who are members can go in and buy products at a membership price. Then you've got your Epic Era with their launch and their new product line that's coming in the traditional referral marketing or network marketing. Put that together, include us as the team members going out and spreading the word. And this is a real team factor. And when you get to know everyone that's working in this, you'll really realise that this is all about the development of the new Epic Era opportunity worldwide. So I said retail meets relationships. The traditional retail thing, store is they might do some advertising in the newspapers or letterbox drops or whatever, but we're now doing the word of mouth business opportunity where you work with your relationships. So if I'm your friend, you may not know me from Bar of Soap, but of course you may be my friend. I don't know who's listening to this on a recorded level, but I'll use my relationship to say, look, I love these products. Are you interested in trying them? And if you love the products as well, well, you might as well go and buy them. And you can walk into a shop and buy them, an eCosway store. And because of my referral to you, you're linked to my membership base, and I just get paid a commission at the end of the month. Pretty simple. I don't have to hold stock. I just have to tell you about the product, and then if you're interested in the product, great, you go and buy it. Okay, that's where with the retail meets the relationships. What are the products? Well, I'm just going to very, very quickly go through some of the products and give you a bit of an idea. As I said, each country can be a little bit different. So this is a base of what's happening in the USA and what's coming. Some of these things may differ in the country you're in, but it'll give you an idea of the direction we're heading. So the Epic products are based on what is really taken off worldwide. I don't care where you are. I know this is happening worldwide. They're all natural, organic, whole food area. Everyone knows that with the over farming of land, with the acid rain, if you like, the pollution in the rain, with the harvesting of products too early to get them into the supermarkets. You can buy an apple that might have been picked 12 months ago from a supermarket. Everyone in the world is looking for something in more that whole food organic area. So this is stepping into a very big area where we're just saying we're not inventing the whole food nutrition area. We're just tapping into it and saying, well, if you want to buy those types of products, how about we give you some of the best products and you can actually build a business on the back of them. Where do they start? The first couple of products, again, just very quickly, Epic Brew. It's a 100% pure raw cacao drink. Comes in like a pack. You just squeeze it out into a cup and you can add hot water if you like. Obviously, you add hot water. You can make it cold if you want to. If you want to sweeten it, you put some good sweetener in there like a stevia. I personally don't put milk in it because lactose can actually affect raw cacao. So you just have to make it a few times to work out your taste level or how you want to drink it. But what I'm asking you to do is just search what 100% raw, pure raw cacao can do for you. The next product, again, because we're lacking a lot of nutrition, we're fast becoming the most overfed but undernourished people in history. Just a nice, simple drink to make. Gives you all your superfood ingredients you need on a daily basis. The antioxidant support with MSM. Search what MSM stands for. MSM does for you. MSM stands for a very long word, which I'm not going to try and say, but it's an all-natural ingredient that can help with joint pain and that sort of area. So if you know anyone with a little bit of joint pain, that product might help them as well. Then you got your enzymes. It's a plant enzyme blend. Basically, you're just having all the enzymes you need to break down any of the foods you're eating. Enzymes, as we get older, your body starts producing enough. Plus, also, we all cook food, and cooking actually can damage the enzymes, in the natural enzymes that come in food. So this is just replenishing. You have a couple each time you eat, and it helps you break down your food. I've been using this. This is my favourite product. This has helped me so much over the last month since I got back from Utah. I bought some back. I've been really testing this product out, and it is really, really good product. Move on to the relax. Some people like to call it sleep because it helps you sleep well. But again, just natural ingredients to help you relax. So at the end of a stressful day, or if you've got something happening the next day, if you're like me, you get excited, you can't sleep too well, and then you're going to be tired the next day. This is something you can have before you go to bed. It just helps you relax, get you in a nice sleep pattern, reduce your stress. And as you can see by the listing there, you wake up energized. You don't wake up with that groggy feeling as if you've had to take a sleeping tablet or whatever. So again, another really sensational product. Then we move on to a couple of the real crackers, as we like to call them, the Curb. Control your sweet tooth. All natural ingredients, works immediately, suppress sugar taste. I know you can read that yourself, but I just wanted to read it out. What you do with this product, it's all natural as it says. You spray this on your tongue, a couple of sprays, let it sit there for a couple of seconds, maybe mix it around a little bit, and then what happens after you've taken it, immediately after you've taken it, and for the next few hours, anything that's got a highly refined white sugar in it, or white sugar that's not that good for you, it just tastes bad. So you might, if you've got a Coca-Cola craving, take this, and it makes Coke just sound like a basic plain old soda water. If you have a sweet biscuit, it can taste like sawdust, and it just helps you so much to break that bad habit of eating too many sweets or eating too much junk food. Amazing. This is just so easy to use, and the results I love saying sensational because it's sensational. So let me move on to the Epic oils. So again, these are of the highest quality in the oils, essential oils, therapeutic oils business. To have such a high quality means they have to come in a blue bottle. You can see the picture there with the blue bottle. I only learnt this 6 or 7 weeks ago. But if you have a high quality therapeutic oil, to make it last, it needs to be in one of those blue bottles. You might see a lot of oils out there in brown bottles or clear bottles. I'm not saying all manufacturers do this, but if you have an oil that's in a brown bottle or a clear bottle, there's a slight chance, or depending on how much you paid for it, to be honest. But if you're getting a cheap one, just good value, maybe check it out. I'm not saying it is, but check it out because the chances are that the manufacturer of a product that's got an oil in a brown or white or a clear bottle, just before they put it into the bottle, they might have added something artificial to it to help enhance it. And that artificial enhancer lasts longer in a brown or clear bottle. Okay, so these are in blue bottles because they're of that high grade. Do your research on what oils can do for you. There's about 8 to 10 oils already launched in the USA, and others are coming, so we'll be getting those very, very shortly. From there, they're the Epic products. From there, we move on to the eCauseway crossover. So because we're doing the strategic partnership with eCauseway, we're also going to have access to a lot of their products. So we can walk into an eCauseway shop and buy products, everyday style products, for example, high quality skincare products, tooth care products, skincare, just your hand creams, shampoos, conditioners, everyday products. We're going to have access to those, and not all eCauseway products for a start. There's going to be a lot of eCauseway products that we can actually earn Epic volume on. So again, as I said, never before have we been able to go, here's our launch, Epic products, but we also can tap into this, hundreds of other products as they roll them into their Epic business. Okay, so if you're thinking one of those products might not work for you, what about one of these other products? There's going to be plenty of products out there for you. Good thing about it is you're hearing about this is the start, as I said, and we're creating daily healthy habits, but we're just getting started. So over the next quarter of next year, the first quarter of next year, there's going to be a whole new line of product. There's going to be weight loss products, possibly another organic skincare line. Those will come. It doesn't matter, we've got great products to start, but as I said, you're at the very beginning of this, so the product development is second to none. Doesn't matter how good the products are, if the profit plan doesn't work for you, then we're dead in the water. We have great products, amazing product line, and we have also a great profit plan that helps everybody make money from the very, very start if they go out and start building their business. Very simple how it works. You know that you've got to pay a $50 membership to a Costco or to a Sam's Club in the USA to go in and buy products at a wholesale or cheaper rate. You also know you've got your membership rewards on your credit card. The more you spend, you get points. You can use those points on things. You've got your social media voucher sites and things where they send people out. You spread the word, and if you can spread your link to somebody to buy a special voucher for a dinner for two, and someone else buys that, then you might get an extra 5% off or 10% off or an extra meal. There's all these different things. So we actually do this referral marketing, every week. Okay, so we're not asking you to do something different. We're just saying if you want to refer somebody to something and they go and do that, and say it's the picture theatre, you send them to the pictures, and they go, your friend watches a movie because of your say-so. How much does that picture theatre send you back each month in a commission check? I'm backing in, they send you nothing. What we're saying, here's an opportunity to refer people to products, and the bonus is you can get free products or even a commission check. And I say free products or a commission check because there's a few different ways of making money or having benefits out of this company. I'll go through those very quickly. It's pretty simple to do this, okay? You like the product, you buy the products, and you share it with two people. If you share it with two people, and then those two people share it with two people, your business starts to grow. If the next two people share it with two people, your business starts to grow further. If you share it with 2, 3, 5, 10, 30, 50, that's up to you. There's no stopping how many you share it with. But if those 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people then go and share it with 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 people or more, you can imagine how quickly that business will grow for you. Okay, and as that business grows, you get paid commission on the product moving through your business. It's pretty simple. The other ways you can make money. So there's 8 ways. First one's retail profit. You can just buy a product and sell it at retail and make the margin across the top. I personally may do that once for somebody if they want to buy a box of product off me and they don't want to register or take a spot at this point in time. That's okay. I'll sell them a product. I'll make a retail margin on it. When they come back to me and say, hey, Greg, I love it, I want to buy some more, I'll say, that's great. I'm not a retail store. What you need to do is at least register as a preferred customer. They can just, as a preferred customer, walk into a eCosway store and buy their product or get it shipped for the Epic product, whatever they want to do. They purchase it. I never have to hold any stock for them, but at the end of each month, because their customer number is linked to me, I get paid a commission based on their purchases. Okay, fairly simple. As an extension of the preferred customer, we've got the enroll free and yours is free. It's pretty simple again. You get 3 customers and they all purchase something each month. Epic will average out what they've spent in that month, and they'll give you that much product free. You might have 10 customers. Epic will still take the top 3 customers. So let's say the average spend of your top 3 customers is $200. One's bought 100, one's bought 200, one's bought 300, for example. The average is $200. You qualify for $200 in free product. That's what Enroll Free and Yours is Free is all about. Up to $300 of product is what you can qualify for. Can you do with $300 worth of product for nothing? I bet you can. Okay. Then you move on to the commissionable based or business building based payment of in the profit plan. So your first part here, number 4, you can see your first order bonus. Again, these figures are based on the USA. Each company will change slightly, but we're using the USA to keep it nice and conform for the presentation. So you can see there's a few packs you can get started at. Foundation pack, Essential pack, Epic pack. Those figures, 300, 600, 900. You'll see there's an introductory pack for 55. That just gives you a few booklets and brochures and that sort of thing. You can just do that and then buy product as a customer if that's what you want to do. But the Foundation pack, say the Epic pack, for example, I'll use, it's $900. You get $900 worth of product. The $55 is built into that 900. Okay, so let's say you sponsor somebody in and they register at the Epic Pack. They pay their $900. You straight away, in your first order bonus, you earn $90. That's how simple that is. Essential Pack $645, Foundation Pack $320. So that's pretty straightforward. The EV there, you see EV paid to cycle 122, 43, 60 in the middle there. Just remember that. I'll come back to that very shortly. So that's your first order bonus. Register somebody, you earn that $90. Then we move on to the first order leadership bonus. I'm not going to explain this too much because it can get too technical here. You need to get back to the person that's asked you to listen to this call. But this is another bonus, whereas say the $900 pack, the person purchases the $900 pack, there's another $160 comes out of that pack and gets passed upline. So again, you as the enroller of your person earns the 90, the 160 then gets passed upline to you. So if I was your sponsor, you'd earn your 90. If I was your sponsor and I was at a champion level, you can see with my mouse here, I'd earn a 15% of that 160 as a bonus, so $24. And then that keeps going up and up and up. Again, I want you to talk to the person that invited you to listen to this to explain that further. But that's basically 160 that gets passed upline from you. Can you imagine if you've got, if you've enrolled 5 people and they go out and enroll 5 people, that's 25 people, of which if you're at that champion level, you're going to earn $24, so 15 times 24. So it's significant, okay? It's significant, and up it goes and up it goes, all right? Then we move on to the team cycle commission. Remember before I asked you to remember that 360 EV or Epic volume points you get if somebody registers at the Epic Pack? That's where this becomes significant in your team cycle commission. You're building 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. Somebody goes in your left leg at the Epic Pack, it's 360 points. Someone goes in the right leg at Epic Pack, it's 360 points. At the end of each week, they add those points up, and for every 600 in one leg and 300 in the other leg, you'll get a cycle commission. And if you're, as you can see there, connector 25, if you're a champion 30, if you're a mentor 35, and ambassador above $40. So let's say you're an ambassador, for each 600 points in one leg and 300 in the other one. So if you've got 6,000 and in one leg and 3,000 in the other leg, obviously that adds up to 10 cycles. I think, is that right? Something like that. So 10 cycles times 40 is $400. That's how that works. It's pretty simple. Each week that happens, and you can see there it says you can earn up to 750 team cycles per week, which equals 30,000. Again, if this was a 10-year-old company, you might say, oh, look, that's going to be so hard to do because everyone knows about this, but it's not. We are in pre-launch. We're at the very, very beginning. So if you're ever going to have a chance to create that sort of income, this is it. This is where you need to be right at the start. Move on to the Epic Matching Bonus. You can see the levels here, and if you go to epicera.com, you can download the full PDF that I've pulled these slides off, and they do have explanations about what all these ranks mean. So I'm not going to go into those now, but essentially you've got the ranks there. You can see the pillars as they go up. We're going to move straight to the mentor one, which is the 5th one in. Once you become a mentor level, your first generation opens up, and your first generation are people that you have personally enrolled. So again, you've personally enrolled somebody and they've gone out and earned, say, $1,000 in the team volume, the team cycle, the weekly cycle. You then earn a 15% based on what they make. So they've earned $1,000, it's worth $150 to you. That's what that means. How many people can you help go and earn $1,000 so you get $150? Then you move up to ambassador. First level, 15%. Second level, 10%. I enroll you, you're my first level, you enroll somebody else. They're my second level, so I'll earn 10% bonus on what they make. Then you go up to hero, the 3rd level, 10%. Then you go up to icon, as you can see, 4th level, 10%. Legend, 5th level, 10%, all the way up to humanitarian, where it's the 6th level. It does drop down to 5%, but at that 6th level, you could have thousands and thousands of people. And if those thousands and thousands of people are earning $1,000, and you're earning 5% of that $1,000, but there's thousands and thousands of them, it adds up to a lot of zeros. So, again, talk to the person that's asked you to listen in to get that explained to you a bit more. But that's the big money right there. The next one, you see this legend status right at the end here. There is another bonus pool called the Legend Bonus Pool, and basically, I'm not going to go into it at all, but it's just where you can earn shares when you reach some of those qualifications there. The bonus, I'm not sure what it's worth yet because this has just started, so we're just waiting to hear what the first bonuses are going to be. But essentially, the company puts 3% of all volume into a bucket, and if you qualify for one of those shares, it's divided again by all the people that qualify for a share, and that's what they pay you as a bonus. Personally, I like to say, you've probably heard me say it before if you've heard me talk, anywhere I hear the word bonus, I just smile. Okay, so that's me going through that. Again, talk to the person that invited you on this recording. So, what does that all mean? It all might look good, but it doesn't matter how many resources you have. If you don't know how to use them, it will never be enough. Okay, what I put that in there for is just to show you that we're not here just to get you registered and send you on your way and hope for the best. We have a very, very simple 3-step map that will take you through. Once you get started, we'll spend time to take you through this map, but essentially it's very simple. Connect, share, and start. We help you connect with people, we'll help you share this opportunity with people, and we'll help you start people. You can see the map there, Epic, the brand in the North American continent there. Where is your business going to go? Well, because there's a free worldwide registration going on at the moment, apart from the US, because they have started shipping products, you can help register people all over the world. We can talk to you about that down the track a bit further. Again, talk to the person that invited you to listen in and they'll explain what that means. But we are here to link arms with you to help you develop this business. Okay, it's all set up for you. Just follow our system and it will work out for you with a bit of hard work. How do you get started today? If you're listening as a guest, contact the person that asked you to call in or listen in and ask them for their link. At the moment, this is the link we're using for the pre-launch. Again, it's a little bit different in the USA, so if you want to register somebody in the USA, contact the person that's asked you to look into this. But right now, in any of those countries, when you go to your sponsor, let's pretend my username is your sponsor. You go to if I was going to be your sponsor, if I introduce you to this, I would send you to my link, which would be yoursponsor.preenrollepicera.com. You click on where it says Australia, where it says English, you click on that, it comes up, and you just log in your details, okay? Very simple, takes about 2 minutes. It's pre-launch, so it costs you nothing right now in those countries apart from the USA. Then your spot is held until the country opens, okay? At the bottom of this page, there's a link that says, is your country not listed? You can click on there and register in over about 100 countries around the world. And even if you're in a country that doesn't open for 12 months, first thing you need is patience, I understand that. But what it means is up until your country opens, your spot is held in that upline, in that spot where you are locked in. So, no waiting years and years for your country to open before you can lock in a spot. Lock it in now. Lock it in now and enjoy the growth that can happen underneath you while you're waiting for your country to open. Again, ask as many questions you need to. The person invited you to look at this. This is big. You've got to get onto this straight away if you're not already registered. Okay, what does it all mean? Well, we've seen the picture of McDonald's. This is the very first McDonald's restaurant in the world. Would you like to have been able to offer shares in McDonald's when it first started? Imagine what you'd have now. Are we going to be as big as McDonald's? Who knows? I don't know if we will. I don't know if we won't. But you're sort of at the same thing. What I'm showing you here is a little bit of a black and white picture of what's happening. You're at the launch of the very first McDonald's restaurant in a figure of speech. You're at the launch of the very start of Epic. I know it's been rushed and there's not a lot of information. But you know what? I'll show you another picture. The very start of something doesn't have to look that good. Okay? Have a look at these people. Do you recognize them? This gentleman down here is a very young Bill Gates, down the bottom left there. These are the people that started Microsoft. Okay? They were invited to Bill Gates' garage. Them and a few other people that are not in this picture. These people, most of these are listed as some of the richest people in the world. There's another few people that came to the same garage and said, no, it's not for me, thank you, Bill, and walked out. Imagine what they're thinking now. Okay? Imagine what they're thinking now. Again, would I love to say that Epic's going to be as big as Microsoft? Of course I would, but I'm not going to say it is because Microsoft is huge. But I just put that up there to say it doesn't have to look good. It doesn't have to have all the information. You just have to get the timing, get the people in behind the corporate, get the leadership that's coming, understand the product development and what's coming. Okay, and what we'd like you to do is know that we're, in a sense, in a couple of weeks, having our very own garage meeting. Okay, don't get me wrong, we're not doing it in a garage, but we want to invite you along to the very first major event for Australia and New Zealand in a couple of weeks. We have had some smaller events, but this is it. Australia and New Zealand is earmarked to open on around about December the 15th as far as shipping product. Remember, you can lock in your spot now. If it's December 15th, spot on, things change. We're not promising you, but we've decided, you know what, that's close enough for us. So we're going to do a launch in Sydney on December the 15th. So put that date in your calendar. It's going to be an evening. Going to start at about 6:30. The place where it's going to be held, is booked. The timing is booked. There's going to be a lot more information coming out over the next 12 to 24 hours. There will be a registration link up over the next 12 to 24 hours. So be ready for that. But log that in now. Log that date in right now and be there for our welcome event. Come to our garage event, as Bill Gates did. Okay? Come along. Get involved. You don't have to wait till then to log in to register your spot. You can register your spot right now. You can learn more about it. You can come along to that event, and then when the event's over, if you've learned enough and you decide, you know what, it's not for me, you're not committed, you don't have to do anything, but log that spot in now, so by the time you've done your due diligence and you've learned what you need to learn, then your spots, could have had a lot of spillover on it while you've been making the decision. So log that in. If you're on Facebook, I don't have it listed here. If you've got a pen and paper, facebook.com/epic leadership. A lot more details will go up there. Or facebook.com/an epic lifestyle. Information will go up there. Or you can contact me. You will receive an email from me from moreepicinfo@gmail.com. You can email that. You can email inquiries at horizonim.com for more information. We're here just to spread the information. Don't be afraid of us. We're not going to spam you. We're just going to give the information, and then if you're interested, we'll see you there. So really exciting time. We invite you to link arms with us and be a part of something epic. We hope to see you there. We hope to see you at the top. The decision is yours. Thank you for taking the time. This is the beginning. My name is Greg Moody. My life is epic, and I invite you to make yours epic too. Thank you very much.